There we go. Back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. We've got this mystery game where we walk around in this black and white hotel, and I guess we're helping this guy Renzo with his art project. He's doing some avant-garde art, which may involve time travel, may involve ghosts, involves this woman in this bed who can't remember anything. Involves a red maze in another dimension, and it involves me. I'm someone with laser eyes. But at the moment, I don't seem to have laser eyes. You know what I do have, though? I seem to have a high temperature. Am I wearing a coat? I am wearing a coat. This game has survival mechanics in addition to a lot of puzzle mechanics. I think they become more relevant when there's like something chasing you. I think when you're just walking around, like I've got a caffeine meter and a bladder meter, and the bladder meter I think never comes up unless you drink caffeine. I've never seen it come up the entire game. And I've also never had any caffeine, so let's see, what was I up to? There was some kind of room that was like, I feel like I had things to do on the second floor. Actually, I should probably recap what is going on. So we're in this hotel. Lets this jar. We've got maps of, I think, the whole place. This guy that lives here, Renzo, is a movie director who started going a little bit unhinged at some point. He's unstable. He's an unstable guy, and he may have killed someone. We found a dead body. Apparently, I figured out where the dead body fell from, but I'm not quite sure I understand like what I solved or what I gained from that. I mean, she fell from like a tower somewhere. I think I need to go back and think about that a little bit more. I feel like I missed something important. Also, we have a photographic memory, and that helps us figure out what's going on. We've got a lot of items. Many of them are these maze slabs, which come from a maze that is like in another dimension. What does it say? It's an illusion object. It's created from spectral information. They exist between several realities. We've got 45 American dollars. And what is this one? And we've got some quests. So there's a gate in the center of the red maze, which requires three-digit numbers that seem to be related to Greek letters. Request bug report 2 is the other one. Where was that? That one maybe I could have done because diamond store. That one maybe I could have done. Let's try to figure out where that is. This one looks like it should be doable as well, perhaps. Because here there's a photo, or there's a drawing, There's a drawing of a dead woman. And do we have any memories related to this person? Owl is a word. I just saw the word and I went for it, but that wasn't the answer. So do we have anything related to this person? I could also just go look at her body again, but I don't know. What do I know about? Is it like where she fell from or who killed her or what's the... We've got these letters I think are all related to when I got the... These are important for, I think, the big quest, which I've been told is to activate a supercomputer. I think the supercomputer is quite important. There's someone that came to visit. I've got some like script pages, I think. There's someone that came to visit that was helping Renzo with the supercomputer. What could this possibly want from me? There's not a lot of vowels, are there? But I probably shouldn't be thinking like that. It's probably not so simple. I shouldn't just say that, oh, there's the. No. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to use there. But it's something related to the dead woman, I suppose. Oh, is this where I saw... This one I also don't know what to do with. There's a piano. 1963, 2014. And we've got the sheet music up there, but... I mean, I can read sheet music, but I don't think I can read this sheet music. Because if you look at the notes, right? You've got a bass clef and a treble clef, but where these notes are huge, they're not like. And if you look at that last one, like those notes are in between the bass clef and the treble clef, so that doesn't look right. I feel like we've got a clue here with the way the dates are written on here, but whoops. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this bit. I'm an old woman. I'm yesterday's news. That could be a clue as well. The lyrics could be a clue. I've got a shortcut here. I've got a way to go down there. 1962 doors there. Scent of coffee. I've had this crank for a while. I bet there's places I could use it. Maybe I should go looking for that typewriter again. Where could that be? Also, if I go down here, is this just the parts of the basement that I've already explored? There's this area. Oh, there's so much. There's just so much. I figured out how to get access to the game console, but I don't really know what's on the game console that I need. This is the night room. 1, 8, 4, and 7. 1847. Pool balls are missing. Yeah, this is the thing. There's sorry, there's clues everywhere, but I don't know what leads I should be chasing. My quest said something about that that one room, didn't they? I have to find error code 2, which it looked like a self-contained room to me when I saw that bit. So maybe if I could find that area again. I also need to find the Arche Electrica, or whatever it is, for her. Like, what does she say? Electronic Arte Symposium. So where is the... I've written down what she says. So I think I'm supposed to say the name of someone she knows. There's reactions when she mentions family members, friends, places she has visited, or things related to her work. Places she has visited. Maybe I can say... Maybe it's a little bit easier than what I'm thinking, where I have to find the right answer. So she mentioned like brother, mother, father, whatever, right? What if I just say like, who's your brother? Would you say brother? Nope, she doesn't like that. Cafe, photo exhibition, mother, her sister and father. Telex name, Delphine's band. So I could say, she said mother, right? Yeah, I might have been overthinking this. Maybe I'm just supposed to say these as like follow-ups to things that she says, and then she'll tell me more. Nope, no reaction. So I'm supposed to say something specific to her. But what? This is just a map of the maze, isn't it? There's nothing... I don't think there's anything special about this. Getting distracted again. I need to find the one place that I was looking for and just focus on that. It wasn't through here, was it? I feel like I'm going the wrong way for the thing I'm looking for. There's the elevator. Room 1847. Oh yeah, this is how I get to the red maze. There's nothing in here I can interact with. I don't think I have enough information to get to the center of the maze. I have Greek letters, but I just don't know what to do with them. Do I have a script page for this guy? Oh, I do. Maybe if I give it to him, he'll help me. He didn't give me anything after I gave him the first script page, though. Yes? You find my script pages? Slide them under the door. I think maybe I could get all the script pages if I just... Perfect, Signorina. Yeah, I think maybe if I could just find the scary guy. Oh, this is it. So... 3 Nate. 3 and 2. 13 Lay. 13 and 2. Should I be looking at these guys? We've got 4 statues. I think there's 4 statues out front as well. Lay. 13 and 2. I don't think this lets me put in numbers, though. Yeah, it doesn't let me put in numbers. And it says case sensitive as well. So what's a 3? Is it like an E? This Z might be the 2. And it's case sensitive as well. Okay. Well, which one's number 2? Can these be like combined in something? E Nate or 3 Nate. 3 and 2. 3 and 2. Am I supposed to say it out loud? 13 Lay. 13 and 2. Is there one of these that looks more like a 3? I feel like the E is the closest. I'm missing something about this puzzle. Maybe I should just go look out front and try to combine the information. I mean, I should have a photographic memory anyway. Can I haven't memorized statues, though, have I? Maybe I'm supposed to figure out like who the statues were or something. I think the statues were labeled actually. Maybe we can figure something out. Still don't know what to do with that. What's up, dog? Hello, hello. Pet the dog. Pet the dog. Always pet the dog. How do I get over there? That is still an area that I haven't accessed. So I see the guy with the top hat. Magician. Maybe I should write this down. In fact, I think I did write this down. Let me go back for my notes. The guy with the magician has a top hat. Oh yeah, this is in my notes. This person has an ascot. Or something like that. What do you have? Creator? I don't know what distinguishing thing you have. The artist is a woman. I guess we go with that. So now can I go back to that room and make sense of it? Oh, there's that lever up there as well. How do I get up there? There's so many places I haven't been. Should I focus on places I haven't been, or should I focus on... Dog, why are you blocking me? Do you need me to pet you before I... Dog is very cute, but will not let me pass. How do I get over there? Do I come up from the... I'm kind of shocked how many places I just haven't been to. Like, well, that's the stairs there, and then we look at the cellar. Oh, so I can only possibly get there from above, it looks like. But then it kind of just looks like it's locked. So I go through that spiral staircase. Wait, I can get there, can't I? Oh, that must be the one that the, is that the one where I need the three-letter code? Maybe I should focus on that. No, we focus on one thing at a time. We're gonna go this way. I've solved nothing so far. It's not going great. So we're gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back here and see if we can make sense of this puzzle. So yeah, we've got the ascot, the person with the top hat. So the person with the ascot is the dreamer. 13 LEI. Okay. Person with the top hat is the magician. 13 N2. Can I somehow combine these? 3 and 2 is the creator. 3 Nate. So altogether we have 1 3 and 2, 3 NATE. 1 3 LEI, 3 and 2. Case sensitive code. Is it just the whole thing together? I'm still a bit confused about that 3. Oh, maybe 1 3 is B. Okay, let's try thinking of it that way. And then what would 2 3 be if you put a 2 and a 3 next to each other? I have no idea. It doesn't look like anything. I could believe 1 3 is B though. B N. What could 2 3 possibly be? I guess 2 could be Z and 3 could be E. That doesn't seem satisfying though. N2. Why is N2 repeated? Wait, let's start over. Really have no idea here. The only thing that looks like it could be something. Let's try this. B L E I. That's what the ascot. That's what the dreamer one looks like. Case sensitive code. Three and two. It's not like compass directions. It's a 13 lay. Do I write them out? There's no way, right? I'm missing something here. I'm not understanding what I'm looking at. Very tricky. I might need a clue for that one. I might need some kind of clue. So is there going to be a hint system, perhaps, if I were to... This over here, this must be solvable. There's no way this isn't solvable. Right? I have to go through the library to get this, right? So how do I get to the library? It's not here. This is the wrong way, I think. Maybe. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. Still don't understand the phonographs particularly well. What happens here? Can I somehow get over? One of those things is broken as well. We still don't know how to get into here, do we? I think I was close with this one. I had an idea of how to open this, but I need some idea of... Is there anything I can interact with besides the books? Also, this I'm supposed to be able to go through here, I think. If I look at the map... Yeah, there's supposed to be a way to get through the... There's supposed to be a door, like right here. Is there a certain book I can interact with that will open the door? Perhaps one of these? Do I have to interact with them in a certain order? But surely... I mean, I think I've already tried all of these anyway, but I'll do it just in case. Yeah. There's blood here, as if this is important. What am I supposed to do in the library? I don't have any special dates before 1847. I mean, 1798 I think is a special date, but I don't think I've interacted with all of these. Maybe I just interact with all of them and see what happens. One of these had an American dollar as well. Yeah, so it's not any of these. I'm gonna just try this. No. No such luck. What should I be doing here? Wait a minute, what does that say? MDCC. Hold on, I've got my list of Roman numeral dates somewhere in here. MDCCC X. So this is 1847. It says 1847 on it, but I don't have access to the 1847 book, do I? 1847. Do I have something for months in 1847? Oh, the journal. Oh yeah, I've already put that it's from 1847. So I have dates in January, but I think I'm missing the last date. I've written down something like this, where it's this, 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 but then it's not this last. Maybe it's this one last again. No. We could try different combinations, because I think where I got this from is the letters that appear in the yeah, where did I get this from? It's the letters. These are all from 1847, right? So you see January 6th, January 8th, January 9th, January 10th. I guess this could be the first one. Well, maybe we can work backwards then. So we have these letters, right? I think this might actually be the answer. Lunar phases of 1847. So by January 1st, it was the full moon. Does that mean the full moon is what I should use for December of 1846, which is very close to that date? When is it? December 13th, though. I feel like, when would this one be? Are there clues in here? In herself, your prophecy was as expected. She is an artist born on these very grounds. I have 500 years to write. I could not possibly tell you what it is like. Come all my brothers and sisters to pilgrim here, I implore you to wait. The treasure is magnificent. Minutes and hours or years at this very moment time of the year. Yeah, these puzzles I used somewhere else, but I feel like because the book says 1847 on the side, surely I'm using this, right? So it would be whatever comes first, followed by the 6th, 7th, 8th. So what does the moon look like on this day? December 13th. Could we try to guess? It's not in 1847, but I don't have another moon for that. So let's try December 13th. I'll put December 13th. December 13th. If it's the same every moon phase, it would look like this. It would look like this, right? And then we do the 6th of January, the 8th of January, which is the same, 9th of January, 10th of January. No, there's something I'm not understanding about how I'm supposed to do this. Does it have to do with some of these? 1899. 1829. So the book was taken from over there on the left, but how do I get over there? I've tried all of these, right? And none of these are important dates anyway. It's the 1847 that matters, but it's not so easy to find that. And I'm pretty sure I can't get to the west side of the library with the stuff that I've unlocked so far. Don't think that's possible. Have I done all of these? Secret stuff for me to interact with, is there? This thing is missing. This thing is broken off there, but I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, I want to get over there. Let's look at my map. I want to get over to that other side, which I could do if I could go through all those weird, like, locked rooms. Maybe, is that just what I need to do? Is that all there is to it? How do I go up? Oh, the elevator, I suppose. Which I can't get to this way. Coffee room's over there. No idea how to get through that. So what I actually want to do is go to the... Wait, isn't the elevator over here? I thought I could get to the elevator this way. Can I not? I'm remembering wrong. The elevator, I think, is maybe deeper in, like this, perhaps? Wait, how do I get to it? Oh, maybe it's further out and then I go to the right. I think that might be it. And then how do I get to that? I still really have no idea how to get... Oh, there's a thing over there that I can interact with. Okay, so I think that is how I get the key down. I can see that. We'll take the elevator up. Whoops, did not need to do that again. I'm just going in circles is the thing. Like, yeah, 1973. How am I supposed to open the 1973 door? I can't just use a different key, can I? It's not going to be that simple. No. I would need the 1973 key, surely. And the diamonds. I don't have... I've got spades and hearts. Where are the spades and hearts doors, maybe? Maybe that's what I should be thinking about. This feels like this should be the easiest one. This should be, like, really simple. Okay, let's go look at the dead person. Let's go look at the dead person again a bit more closely. Not this way. This way. Have I opened a shortcut here? No, I haven't opened a shortcut here, so I have to go back down. At some point I can go to the Electronic Arche Symposium and learn about the brother and the aunt and the sister. This isn't the Electronic Arche Symposium, right? This is a different thing. This is different. Lorelei. We've got the astrological symbols here, which correspond to days of the week. Don't really know what to do with that. I feel like we have seen these in places, but I don't know what our goal is here. I'm very stuck. So there's a dead woman. Apparently I know where she fell from, which I don't understand how I know that. She fell from either the horseman room or I suppose... Oh no, she fell from room 1847, I guess. Yeah, she fell from room 1847. What am I supposed to do with this, though? Somehow I spell 1847 with the letters, perhaps? Okay, so I guess the quest was just to lead me to room 1847 where the red maze is. But I still don't really know what to do with the red maze. I don't know what to do with any of these items that I found. These maze shards. So maybe I'm spelling 1847 with like letters somehow. Or maybe I'm supposed to know her name, but I don't think I have a way of knowing her name. Surely this is what I'm looking for, right? This is really not going to be watched till later. Hope you're enjoying it. Every game is so well written and crafted. Be curious to hear what you think of the story so far. Yeah, I don't understand the story well enough to talk about it. It seems interesting. It seems like there's time travel. It seems like there's... Well, there might be time travel, I guess. Wait, what? This is new? Okay, I finally found something. Yeah, it feels like there's a weird thing where this guy is like a mastermind. I feel like one of the things that feels the weirdest so far is the computer programs. Where he's like, he says it's in the past. Oh, this is all new? Okay. Why does it look like I could go through? What is... This is the puzzle box. This is something to do with the puzzle boxes. But anyway, can I get that? Can I do this? Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I do have a crank. But yeah, I was saying in the past, or in the computer games that are referred to as the past. It feels like he's putting words in my mouth. Like he's just sort of oh, which one is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this 10 digits? 1, 2. No, this is 8 digits, which means it could be. But yeah, I don't know if those computer stories are like actually him trying to recreate something that happened to me earlier, or if he has a way of knowing, or what. But it feels weird. It feels like he's masterminding a lot of things. I really thought that would be it. MDCC. Roman numeral with 8 letters. It's not 1807. MCMXXII. MDC. Have I written any of these wrong? Maybe. MDCCVII. DCCXCVII is 1798, which is one of the ones that we're allowed to do. Oh, what about 1963? 1963 would be M D MC, right? Because, or no, CM, because it's one before MDCM. So this gets us to 1900. And then how do we get 63? We have to do D. Oh, it's not going to be right, is it? This is 1962, but I think that is also an important date. What about this room in this area is important? Also, have I done this right? MDCM. No, MCM it should be how it starts. The D is there for no reason. So then we're going to do D for 50, right? D is 50, I believe. X. I think I'm going to be right. 1900 plus 50 plus 10 is 1960. I was so sure that was going to be it. How is that not it? 1963 is one of the big dates. Have I misunderstood how to do 1963 is MCML? Oh, wait a minute. That's why. I forgot what 50 is. D is not 50. It's something else that I forget. There we go. Okay. I've done it. I've done it. Roman numeral with 8 letters. Absolutely solved. What is this? This looks like this might be MDCC. Wait. MDCC XLV. MDC. So what is D again? Okay. Let's take some notes on this. This is the what is glowing? What is lit up? Oh, I'm in here? Library. Okay, so second floor library office. We've got this seems very important. This looks a lot like it might have to do with the red maze to me. 102961. But of course this is going to be upside down. H, what is that H? What could that be? And of course we flip it upside down. Flip. And that gives us, what are you looking at? What's so funny? What? 184. 184. 196. So I'm sorry, that was very rude. You startled me. 201. Which is probably what it's simply. I'm sorry. And then we've got M D CCC X L V I M C M L, X, I. Then we've got MM, X, IV. So that last one is 2014. The second one is it 1963? It is 1963. And that top one is 1847. Those are the three special dates. Oh, and look at that. The blanks are exactly those things. Put case-sensitive code to request bug report 1. So what would that be? We've got a 7, a 3, and a 14. So you flip that upside down, it becomes lowercase h. Okay, this might help me with the other one, actually. Uppercase E and uppercase L. Does that work? It works. I've solved a puzzle involving the printer. I've got bug report 1. Bug report 1, Lorelei and the laser eyes, forest prototype. Trying to walk past the sign by the boulder in the direction the sign is pointing triggers an unavailable animation and sets the player character transform incorrectly. Repeatedly triggering this bug will eventually result in a software crash. Oh, and it says gamma. Wait a minute, gamma, delta, and theta. Isn't that what I wrote down for the maze? What did I write down for the maze? Gamma, delta, and where have I written this down? This is buried in my notes. Theta, pi, and sigma is what I wrote down. But maybe there's some upside downiness happening. Suspending the game. Interacting with grave. Suspending the game when close to the lonely grave will result in the software starting in a corrupt area when resuming. Interacting with grave 1, grave 8, then grave 4, and finally grave 7 crashes the software. Standing by the magician and repeatedly spinning around on the spot will set the magician's transform incorrectly. Trying to interact with the magician. So presumably I have to do these things. I have to trigger these bugs, and then something will happen. Right? It's gonna be that kind of situation. Oh, and I can do this as well. What do we have for the second? 7 is what I wrote, but I wasn't too sure about it. But I was right. What's over here? Have I been here? I don't think I have. Don't think I have at all. Oh, I can't get through that shortcut. Oh. What is this hallway? I know there's going to be more stuff in the library, but I just want to look around a bit. Oh, we can save our progress. That's probably a good idea. I've recovered 42% of the truth. Probably more once I go and get that one key and once I do whatever I've got to do in the library. So this must be where the 1847 book was taken out, right? Obviously. Obviously, that's what's going to happen there. And then can we get an American dollar, maybe? Not so easily. I shouldn't be doing this. I should interact with things that I know that I need to interact with, but it's just want to make sure. I don't have any other 1800 dates that are important, do I? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So over here, I think I can just loop back around and then I can go and grab that key that I lowered down earlier. The W-shaped key. Where's the W door? Was it here? Yes. We can finally open this door. And look at that. It's that easy. Still don't know what to do here. There's months associated with the 3 special dates. But I don't know what those months are. Oh, wait a minute. That star symbol, I've seen that before. Hold on. I've seen that before. Let me consult my photographic memory. Not you. This doesn't really give me months, though. That doesn't tell me anything. Although the sun is at the center of the astrological thing. I need some dates, don't I? I need some dates. $1. Found a nice $1. Look at that. It's a shortcut. We could just open that. Right? Because it's 18, and surely I've done 18. 64 is what I got. I think I remember that one being quite easy. It's the one where it just keeps going up by squares. No? Perhaps not so easy? 18. Two, 4, 8, 16, 32. What could that possibly be besides 64? Did I just input it wrong? Have I read Roman numerals wrong? 60. Really now? All right, let's take another look at that. Yeah, that's 18. And I was reading... Oh, puzzle number question mark. Wait, what? So then how do I... What is hidden behind the question mark? Okay, I understand. I understand. That's why it was so easy, is because it was a read the instructions kind of puzzle. It was one of those where if you don't read the instruction, you're not going to understand. The 18 is behind the question mark, because the question mark is for the puzzle, not for the... It's not the black bar, it's the question mark. What is this? Is this where... Oh, wait, I don't... Okay, okay. So I've had access to this before, I just haven't actually gone here. Is there anything else I should be doing? I feel like I've gotten access to this area, and now I don't know what to do with all that access. Well, this one should be easy, right? Because it's the, how do I... This one we've seen. Oh, not that kind of sign. Damn, well, I've written this down, haven't I? So I'll just be able to do that. Look at that, I've written it down. It's that easy. There we go. How do I make it blank? Oh, there must be another one that tells me what this is. In fact, I think I've seen the other one somewhere, haven't I? I seem to recall seeing one with this other configuration. If I remember correctly, it was something like this, but we'll just try that, and if that doesn't work, we can mess with the side ones until we get it. There is something like that that I've seen, though. Yeah. Down, down, up, up in those corners. Wait, now I don't remember which one was which. It's either this way or the opposite. Huh? Because I'm trying to concentrate. Stop. What are you doing? Are you trolling the stream? What are you doing? Don't skip the cutscene. These are important when the owl person talks. You're brave to enter the hallways of wisdom. This is a place for reflection. That's why there's a mirror. The brothers call the quiz club. I remember hearing about the quiz club. They wait inside. Know this. They are vile men. Vile and deadly. Hold your tongue if you do not know the answer to their inquiries. I'm allowed to not answer. They only know truth or death. Use everything you've learned to survive and reach the center. Is this connected to the other red maze, maybe? Because I needed to reach them.
Would you like a hot drink?
Yes, please, I would.
What kind of hot drink would you like?
How about a coffee, please? I know what I'm going to use here. What'd you say? So wait, where's the, so I'm here. I'm trying to get the, we're just normal men. We're just innocent men. We're just vile men. Why is this like flipped around like this? I feel like I thought I was going the other way. Was I supposed to be behind this guy? Can I like play safe and never pass? Gamble to pass or perish? Well, I did save recently. How many pieces was the maze shattered into? 9. It was split into 9 pieces. Right? That's quite easy. Correct. And look at that. Now I could just go through. That's not so hard or difficult. I'm guessing the other ones might be a bit more difficult. So now I'm in the northeast part of the maze, so there should be a fragment or something in here. Shit. Oh my god, what's this? Woman on the other side. If I only lived in a dream, then this key must not be mine. What? I could just get room keys as easy as that. 1948 is not somewhere that I've, or not some time that I've interacted with before. So this is the northeast part of the maze. So we go back to the north part of the maze from this side. I guess I'm gonna go to the other diamond thing. Should be this way. Somewhere around here. Maybe? Oh, I see it. I see it. If my house never was, then this key must not be mine. Room 1938. Are these must be fake keys. Thank you. I don't think these are real keys. I think these dates have nothing to do with any... I think these dates have nothing to do with any time that... What do you mean there's something hidden in the wallpaper?
Every one of these diamonds.
What do you mean? Look, oh, these diamonds. That guy... Oh, there's dudes trying to stop me. These guys are everywhere. How many of these bastards are there?
Don't swear on YouTube.
I can swear. Shut your mouth. I'm on YouTube. You can swear on YouTube. I've not been demonetized. I'm not demonetized. Demonetized. This character has been demonetized by the... Can I, like, go back out and come in? It's not going to be that easy, is it? I have to actually... I can save the game and go back in? That seems too easy. I'm going to save it a different file. I think it's trying to trick me into destroying my save. What will I do with these keys, then? Oh, am I not allowed to go in so easily? Oh, except... No, I go back. Okay, I understand. Okay, well, now that I've saved, I guess I just don't have to worry as much about getting shot. That seems a little too easy. All right, let's go into the northwest. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many minutes long is Canzone dell'Oceano? Allow me my contemplation. It is. That would be 111 minutes. Correct. I can't help but feel that Rinzo is a little bit egotistical. I mean, I don't know if these are like time clones of him or like time clones of his magician friend or what, but whoever they are, they seem to want me to know about his movies for some reason. If I am but a hollow container, then this key must not be mine. Room 1932. Well, that's a real room. Is it really going to give me this many keys just from one area? I suppose this will make it a bit harder, won't it? Should probably make sure I understand which one I should go to. This is the correct one if I want that that key, whatever's going to be there. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. At what street number does Peterson live? How on earth would I know that? Have I seen the phone book? Is the phone book in here somewhere? I don't think I know the answer to this question. You know. Oh, Peterson. 15. Full Street 15. Correct. When do I get the tricky questions? When do I get the ones that make it not so easy? What have you got? If here is not a place, then this key must not be mine. Room 1953. So many keys. Is this making my score go up? I'm at 45% truth. Seems pretty good. Let's look at the map so we know which way we're going. I want to go towards the outer exit, so that's like on the right with me facing south. It's like here. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. What is Diedrich's phone number? It is quite handy I have a photographic memory. If only I could remember where the... Wait, it is in here, right? Am I losing my mind? I've lost my mind. I've actually lost my mind. Telephone directory is a document, not a... Okay. Dietrich's phone number. 42 1935. Correct. I should probably save at some point. Even with the ability to back out, seems quite dangerous. If I exist as much as the maze, then this key must not be mine. The room 1962 key. Did I not already have that one? Southwest. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many minutes after midnight did Andreas Coleman arrive at Hotel Letz's Jar? I'm not so sure I know this one. How many minutes after midnight? It's not any of these, is it? I mean, if I don't know the answer, I'm just going to back off, right? I'm allowed to do that. I'm not even sure who that is, to be honest. Does that mean this person is still around somewhere? I don't think I know the answer, so I'm just going to not worry about this one. Spare me, brother. This brotherhood will not accept cowards. Well, you seem to have accepted it, so I'm just going to be on my way without getting shot. Wait, what is this door? Oh, is this just an exit? Okay. We can save. I feel like I should probably be gathering as many keys as I can get while I'm here, though. So can I get the center key? Wait a minute. Is this the same door I was in, or is this a different door? I've saved my progress. I'm in the southwest. So I have to go back if I want to find... Maybe I could just go all the way around and then I won't have to answer that question. Is that an option? Andreas Coleman. I feel like maybe I do have the answer to that buried somewhere in my photographic memory, but it might be easier to just go through the maze a different way. I probably do have the answer, don't I? To all of these questions. I should have read enough books by now. Which one of these guys do I actually need to get past? This one. The one that I'm next to now. If I want the center key. Gamble to pass or perish. On which date in January did Rensselaer expect your arrival? I almost certainly have that. January 7th. And what was the exact question? Correct. I'm guessing that was supposed to be the easiest one because it's like one of the first ones you need to do. If I never owned a thing, then this key must not be mine. 1957. I have so many keys. What am I going to do with all these keys? I'm not sure I'm going to need all of these. Maybe some of these are just like I used a year somewhere, like as a password. Quintus. What's up, Quintus? What is the price of 4 centiliters of Glen Magus single malt at Hotel Let's Jar? I don't think I know the answer to that, but let's just see. I'm almost certain I don't know the answer to that, actually. I don't even know what that is. Spare my life. Oh, can I not go that way without that? Oh, no, I could go... I don't think I can go that way. So I either need to figure out the answer to that question about Andreas Coleman. Oh, no, no, no. I should have another... Well, I can't get... No, I could get somewhere, couldn't I? Because, there's a couple things I could do. For one thing, there should be another way that I could go there. I won't be able to get the thing, will I? But I will be... Oh, wait. What? No, I'm getting mixed up. Oh, no, I should be able to get... Wait, what section of the Maze am I in right now? This is the center. Or this is still the north? Something doesn't match up. Hold on. I'm getting confused. No, this is the center. So if I wanted to go east, this guy's here, but there's also should be... Yeah, there's something above the north. The north is not actually... I think what was throwing me off was where the north... Like that thing there. And was that where that's positioned? I thought I couldn't go any further north than that, but I actually can. I could go this way, which I think is how I get whatever's over there in the northeast corner. The northeastern key. Wait, did I already grab it? And I already grabbed it and I forgot. I'm silly. I already grabbed it. So I can't go that way, but maybe I could go through the center in that one spot. Okay, let's try that. So I want to be on the west side of the center, right? Because if I go this way, it's this guy. I need to get past this guy. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. On which page in the instruction booklet can you read about saving the game? Breaking the fourth wall. Page 5. It's not a trick question, right? It's just going to be page 5. Correct. No tricks. Okay, so what am I missing? I'm missing east, I think. Did I get as far as southeast yet? Or no? I don't think I need to go through that guy at all. What's this? There's an object made of paper. Could it be $1? So where am I? Because oh no, I don't have access to a computer, so I can't check what I wanted to check. Oh, the quiz show. The quiz show is one of the things listed. What year did the exhibition Verschlossen Innergrund take place in Dusseldorf? It wasn't mentioned anywhere in the interview, was it? Something to do with art. So when was the art shown? This isn't important. This isn't important. Might not have this one, you know. Oh, wait. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. But wait, where's the answer? So this is the puzzle, right? I don't think I know the answer to this. Which year did it take place in Dusseldorf? I don't know the answer. I probably should be writing down these questions, but I feel like I've written down so much stuff and I'm so overwhelmed with things to keep track of. Maybe I'll just go and figure out what I can do with these keys, and I'll keep an eye out for the Dusseldorf exhibition in the future. I feel like I've gotten some keys that might take me somewhere. Right? That should be pretty good for now. Wait, how do I leave? I'm ready to go out of the maze now. There it is. Yeah, the quiz show has some Andreas Coleman sounds familiar. I know I've heard that name somewhere. Quiz Club has $10 in it, and the Red Maze has 8. Teatro Rosa I still haven't gotten, but I've gotten everything in the past. Easy. Okay, what am I going to do with all these keys? I haven't even... Oh, hello? Well, it's a good thing I've saved. You know what? We're going to get the quiz. We're just going to do this. From Grunstrom. We have a few details we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember, Fraulein. Oh, no. The step ladder has 4 steps and a book on it. The dog is looking at... Oh! At the mirror, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red shards and a red rose held by this woman seem to be flying. There are 4 candles. The 3rd candle from the left is shorter. The chandelier has 7 candles. 8 candles, sorry. 8 lights on the chandelier. How devilish is this going to be? There's a teacup, there's a lamp, there's a book. Is there anything sneaky hidden on the ground? How many books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 13, 15, 22, 26 books. No, 27 books if we're counting that one. Did I say 26 or 27? Surely it won't matter. And there's a note stuck to the side. How many vases are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vases in a bottle. There's 4 bottles, 2 wine glasses. The clock is set to 6:47. There's a black horse facing left. I don't feel like I've absorbed any of that information. Let's maybe write some of it down. Hold on. Chandelier, 8 light. 4 lights on wall. How many glass shards have we got again? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is what I'm counting. 9 glass shards. Dog has a red collar, but I'm sure I'll remember that. Red is the only color we get to see besides black and white, so. Oh, it's the east key. I bet that's what it's going to be. E key. 6:47 clock. Is it how many books are on the right versus left? The right has only 3 books. Right, 3 books. Ladder, 4 steps. Don't know if it's cheating to write stuff down, but 3 wine in drawer. 1 on shelf. How many glasses? 1, 2, 2 glasses. 2 glasses. 1, 2, 3, 5 vases. And counting the books, 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, 12, 17, 23, 26 total books. Plus that one makes 27. I think. I think that's what I said before, right? 27 books. Surely it's the number of books. I must have enough information. Do you remember? I remember it all, obviously. What 3 objects were on the table? A coffee cup, a lamp, and a book. That's correct, isn't it? This matches our information for line. Yeah. Hotel, the library's 2nd floor night. The woman walks around among the shelves. Let us sum up what we know, Rudy. We're designing a maze, Rudy's the dog, for a project that will transcend the human experience of art, and it's a metaphor that I have to discover. Rudy wags his tail. The woman takes a dictionary from the shelf. Maze, a complicated, irregular network of passages or paths in which it is difficult to find one's way. Rudy barks and walks to the window. Rudy snarls. What is it, Rudy? The woman looks over at him. Rudy whimpers from fear. All of a sudden, a falling body passes the window. The woman gasps. On the ground below is a dead body. So this person did fall from the red maze, it seems like. Is what we're supposed to be taking. Okay. Beautiful. And we've got a shortcut. Look at that. Perfect. Unlocking more and more and more of this beautiful maze of the hotel. Which one is it? Number 2. I've written down 7, but I've also written a question mark next to it. Oh, wait, what? It's number 11? I thought I already did number 2, to be fair. Nope, I've written down 20 with a question mark, and that is also wrong. Okay. We can do better. What number is hidden behind the black bar? Oh, 60. It's because it's the flipped number thingy. Yeah, I've done it. That's why it was question mark, because it was wrong. Whoops. Hang up. Don't have anyone to call at the moment. I don't think I do anyway. What was this guy's name? Andreas? Can we call him and see when he was here? Don't see an Andreas. Really should have written down that question. Really should have. Wait, is that another? No, that's the same shortcut I just came through. And we've got the club store. I assume I'm supposed to use these cards to get through these, but I still haven't found a heart or a spade store. Do I have that on my quest list? There's stains of red paint in and inside the music box. Well, obviously we're making a date, right? $1963. Is that close enough? Nope. It's going by itself now. I was slightly off. Oh, hello? Ah, this familiar old tune brings you back, does it not? May I have this dance, Signorina? Is this going to be a quick time event? You are beautiful like a swirling rose petal when you dance, Signorina. I'm not interested in being flirted with. A dog can waltz with a cat, but still only enjoy the cha-cha of another dog. What? Ah, I didn't know. You don't read the gossip magazines then. It does you great honor. Is he saying he's not attracted to women? I dance with everyone before a project. Do you know why? You're an eccentric sadist. Yes, that too, but when we begin to fight down the road, we know that we once danced together. You're a strange man. You knew this when you jumped in the canoe, but there are other things you do not know. There's a thing I must tell you. This project. There's been too much salt for one pope. There are those who conspire against it. Conspire? The clowns of Mammon. We've learned about Mammon. Mammon is greed. It's money. The clowns of Mammon always want more laughs. But they would do well to remember that the revolver does not fire gold. On this topic, I have an important question. Think carefully. Would you agree that true art has the power to be terrorism? Sure. Then I can trust you. This project, dare I say it, it will overthrow the industrial entertainment complex. The industrial entertainment complex? Yes, they pull the strings and we dance. But their time is at an end. I will be the great misdirector. The third eye sees them for what they are. The third eye? Yes, we are about to find it in this very house, and it is about to find us. One might say we are the penguins with all the luck, Signorina. It's not real. Of course it's not. It's magic. But lately, truth can only be found in lies. Do you know why ape kind needs the art of magic? Because it gives us the right misdirections, Signorina. Thank you for this moment of honesty and the dance. I hope that wasn't one of those things where the dialogue has really big implications later on. Ha 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 ha. You thought we were dancing? What you experienced was one of the key principles of magic. Misdirection, Signorina. Misdirection while the feet were dancing, the mind was led astray. Tell me, Signorina, were you observant of your bag during our talk? Perhaps something found its way into it. Obtain the 3-shaped key. Good luck, Signorina. Is that going to help me open the third eye? Is that one of the doors that oh, this is here too. The highest numbered shortcut, which I don't know the answer to. Apparently I didn't write it down. It must have been a tough one. Oh, I've got no chance. What number is hidden in the underlined sentence? So it's... Am I supposed to only look at the ones with umlauts, or am I supposed to replace them, or am I supposed to speak this language? You've got 6 umlauted words in the first one, then 7, then 2. Could it possibly be Roman numerals? 1847 is MD, but there's no D in this entire one on the left. This one's a tricky one. This one's a tricky one. But I want to solve it. Oh, I wish I could have a clue to point me in the right direction. Odaru Ford. Quis relisovarit tiboli mensior. Why does it have to be like pronounceable? Why does it have to sound like a real language? Sitrcoratiusiki. Maybe this is a real language, but do I have some way to translate it? It's not Latin, that's for sure. Unless it's been disguised. It's not that. I really don't know. We guess some of the obvious ones like 99 and 1. It wouldn't be that easy, would it? Is it something to do with like number of different letters? Like similar to Latin, not similar to Roman numerals, but like, what am I doing? What number is hidden in the underlined sentence? A-O-A. O-A-O. O-A-U. O-A-O. O-A. U-A. Huh? Maybe it's only like pairs of things? So wait. But there's no D, so it doesn't help no matter what I do. I can't say like, unless there's a D hidden somewhere, like it's backwards. Like the B backwards is a D, maybe? I feel like I'm overthinking that by a lot. M, D. Yeah, where's the 3 C's as well? It doesn't work. So I'm thinking of... Am I actually just supposed to speak this language? There's no way, right? It's not these ones. How important is this one? Can I afford to leave it for now? I don't know if I can. That looks like a really important shortcut to me. It goes outside somewhere interesting. How long will it take to trial and error it? Probably longer than it's worth. I probably should try to solve the puzzle, but it's just I've solved so many of the shortcut puzzles that it's like... I'd really like it if I could 100% the shortcuts. And I just don't know, without some kind of hint or something. I really don't know what to do with this one. It's not going to be easy, is it? It's going to be really late. Even if I try to brute force it, it's going to be quite difficult. But it's not 99. It's not the very last one. So there's that. It feels bad. It feels bad, but I'm just completely stumped, so... maybe it'll be 20, because that's the number of the puzzle. Is there some way that I could, like, learn this language just by looking at it? Maybe I should... I'll get to 20 and then I'll give it another look. Oops. Just wasted some time doing something again. This little fade out thing is a very good way to prevent brute forcing. But when they give me 100, it feels like it's just few enough that I could get away with it. Let's try 21 for good luck. Good measure. Okay, can I learn to read this language if I look at it with enough brain power? Is there like words hidden in here? Kiss, Ralisovarit, Tiboli, Manisor. Manisor is like mansion. Siter, Koratiusiki, Odaru Ford. Raviolan. Ifilda. Horskules langade tibs surbandialiter. I've got nothing. I have no idea what to make of that. We'll do a little bit more of this, and then I don't know what the next recourse is. I really don't want to just walk away from this, but I'm also very stuck. I'd like to have this shortcut open if possible. Over here in this corner of the mansion. Whoops. I've just made it even slower. Surely they'd make it less than 50, right? I'm not proud of brute forcing it, but I've exhausted other options at this point that I'm willing to pursue. I'm not willing to walk away from it, that's for sure. Even if there might be clues somewhere else that would help me open it, I would like to just have it open and have it off of my to-do list, because I've got a very long to-do list, so that's why I've resorted to this crude strategy. Almost halfway through the options. This font appears in so many places, this like blocky phone font where you can turn numbers into letters and vice versa. Or not phone font, digital alarm clock font kind of thing. But it's not quite digital alarm clock. Sometimes they completely make it that. The answer was 44 for reasons that I'm very curious to know, but for now I'm just glad I have the shortcut open. Oh, I was wrong. This is actually a place I could have gotten some other way, but okay. Well, anyway, I've opened up a lot of stuff that I can explore. So we've danced with him. We don't have any way to get through the club store, I think. The 3-shaped key. He probably wants the script page. Which keys have I not used? think it's just the 3 shaped key. I think I ended up using the west key and then all of these keys. And the 3 shaped key, of course, is not for the clubs room. Surely the clubs is for the clubs. I can use a coat hanger here. Wait, am I wearing a coat? I need to take off my coat because I'm inside. Don't want to be too hot. Oh, I still haven't gone this way. What am I going to find around here? $1 maybe? What is that? This door is... Do I have a 1932 door on me? 1932 key? I do indeed. How important? What? Is this how I'm going to finally solve the puzzle box? Lorelei Weiss, 1932. Symbols and messages surround us wherever we go in modern society. 1932 allows us to isolate each message, and the artist challenges us to interpret them while making it clear to us that to comprehend information we must observe the observer too. We must observe the observer. What, we must observe the camera, perhaps? H. Y. What am I going to do with this? Untitled perspective sculpture. Observe the observer. Well, what am I going to do here? Surely what happens is every time you go into one of these rooms, you get something to tell you which, like what the right answer is. T-H-Y. Like what the right answer to the puzzle box is. Do these put together form 1932? And then maybe, oh. Night. So it's whatever one you look at makes it say 1 is the first one. So this is the first one. So we can write this down. Okay, I think I understand this puzzle. These are going to be the buttons that I push on the thing. 1932 room. I think I understand. So we're going to say 1 corresponds to the upside down T-shaped block with 1, it looks like maybe either 3 or 4 units tall. Then we're going to find 9, 3, and 2. That's 2. So perhaps this one is going to be the 2. That looks like a very clean 2. So the 2 is going to be this upside down block that looks like this. We're going to write that down. Is it only cardinal directions? 9 is the cross. Yeah, this is going to be the answer to the puzzle box. I'm almost certain of it. And the Y is the 3. Okay, so now I've written this down, and I think I've solved the 1932 room. Maybe just as a test before we worry about all these other rooms and these keys and these quiz questions and the quiz room and the red maze and all of that. We're just going to test one thing. We're just going to test this one answer that we've just forgotten. And which one is it? Is it y? It's not you, is it? Is it you? Nope. That's not it. I feel like I've done it wrong as well. Oh, apparently I haven't tried to interact with that one before. Wait, which one is the 1932 box? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're gonna have you, then you, then you, then you. And wow, I've solved it, and it looks like that might be a script page. No, it's not. 1932, in Frankfurt am Main, Helga Weiss gave birth to a girl child. She was the first of 3 girls born in as many years. From one of the few remaining photographs, we can see that she was a small child. Her mother looks proud with little Lore in her arms, I'm sure that's important, while her father appears as a blur, leaving the frame hastily while the picture is being taken. Is this time travel shenanigans where we're all related to each other? Is that what's going on here? Is that the kind of situation that we're in? Because that would be crazy. Am I any closer to figuring out what's going on with the knights? Or the 3-digit code on the dead woman. Also, is there a way over there, perhaps? Sledgehammer? Oh. I could have spent a long time not knowing that was there. Maybe I should save just in case. Just in case I forget to re-pick that up. I've discovered 49% of the truth. I think my truth score has gone up pretty quickly, maybe? Shall we look at the map to, now that we have an idea of what our objectives are. Oh, there's a spades, diamonds. There's a hearts door, but I don't know how to get to it. I have to open some other door first. Can I not see the names of the rooms? Oh, room 1960. Okay, so maybe I could get over there if I could somehow get through all this other stuff. Oh no, I couldn't because I would need to get through. I need to go through here, I think. It is perhaps not so easy. But it looks like there's stuff I can get to over there. If I go this way. And then this way. Was that glowing? That was not glowing. I imagined it. It was merely my mind playing tricks on me. We've got another door around here, don't we? One which I may or may not have the key for. 1953. Yep, we've got the key for that. I've got most of the keys, but I need to figure out about Andreas Coleman. How many minutes after midnight he came here. What did we say? 1953? 1953. Oh, I should have written that down. Whoops. 1953 room. And I should have written 5 down as well. We're learning. We're learning the smart ways of doing things. What angle are we seeing this from? Can I interact in any way? Surely that's the one that is facing away. 9 is going to be, it's 5 women and 5 men. So we'll call it woman 3. And then maybe have an arrow with the direction northeast. Don't know which thing is important. The man facing to the left is surely man 4. And it's going to be left, right? Or is left just showing which way he's facing? No, it's not showing which way he's facing. Or perhaps I've done it wrong, I think. I'm going to have my separate hypothesis for how I think this works alongside. I think this is you're facing from, like you're facing from this way, which means it's man 3. Man 3. I think that's it, yeah. But we're going to write down both. So for 3, that would be man 2. Oops. Man 2. Or the alternative way is that it is perhaps man 5. No, these both work, don't they? if you're facing this guy from this direction, then you're looking at him dead on. If you're facing this guy from this direction, you're looking at him dead on as well. I'll say man 2/man 4. Maybe it's not as simple as I thought. And if we think of it the other way, it's definitely man 3 with an arrow pointing up. I think the way the input works, it kind of has to be... But the way the input works, it has to be that, like, this is how the person looks when you're faced. But then how do you explain this? Do these two guys look different? Does one of them have, like, a mustache and one doesn't? Or is it supposed to be ambiguous? So there's supposed to be two options just to make it a little harder. I forgot two. It's room 1932. Oh, 1953. Whoops. I just have to remember that I've gotten 5 and 3 mixed up. But that's fine. Oh, and I forgot to redo 9. I'm making this about as difficult for myself as I could be doing. So this one is either... Is there something here that's going to help me? One and the same reality exists simultaneously. One in a room, one televised. 10 individuals, only identifiable on the screen. Perhaps a comment on our fixation with televisions, or a remark on individualism versus collectivism. The artist wraps the meaning in a mystery, as if asking us, who would you be? And where would you stand if you were on TV? Where would you stand? Well, I could stand here, or I could stand here, which is why I'm saying it's kind of hard to tell. Where would you stand? Is the arrow the direction you're facing from? Surely the arrow is the direction... do I need another option? So 5 could be... The other option is woman 3. Let's say the arrow is the direction that they're facing, is opposite the direction the camera's facing, I guess. Or it could be woman 5, or it could be woman 2. And then we need to figure out 9 again. I need to figure out if opposites work for all of these. If opposites work for all of them, then maybe that's the way. All right, opposite and facing for my different strategies. I think my first strategy is just nothing. So then this would be woman. So the normal way of doing this is woman 3, right? You face this way. The shadows. The shadows are important. I think that's important. The shadow's on the left side of her head, right? Is that how I'm supposed to figure it out? And then if it's the opposite, then it is suddenly ambiguous again because it's... But it's not really ambiguous, is it? Because the shadow shouldn't be on the left side of this woman's head. It would be woman 2 if it was opposite, but I don't think it is opposite. I think I had this right the first time. So let's go back to 1. The right side is illuminated. It can't be this one. It's going to be man 3. It has to be man 3. I'm going to circle that one because I think that's right. And then we've got 3. So 3, I wasn't sure if it was man 2 or man 4. But now... Wait, what? Why man 4? Oh, man 5. But it is man 2 because man 4 is... Or man 5 is equally lit on both sides. So this one, I wasn't sure if 5 was woman 2 or woman 5. But woman 5 should have the left side of her face in shadow, or the right side from my perspective. So I think this is going to be woman 2. Hopefully I can retranslate these into something that makes sense, or I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. And then 9. 9 can only be woman 3, right? Yeah, it's woman 3. So altogether we have 1 is man 3. So out of the... Let me just draw a little thing that represents this shape, because I think this the shape is on the door as well, isn't it? And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, wait. 2. Okay, so then we've got number 1. It's going to be the upper left. 9, which is the second thing, is going to be the one that I'm looking at now. So write that as number 2 to do. 3, or 5 rather, is going to be the second woman, is what I've done. So that is the one just to the left of where 2 is. And then 3, number 3, is the second man. Or when I say number 3, I mean number 4. I mean number 1953. The last digit is 3. The fourth digit is 3. I've written down man 2. So, okay, I've written this down in a way that makes sense to me. So, should be all right. Now, how do I leave? This way. Where perhaps might I find more rooms? $1973. There's another room here. But can I get in? I cannot. I need to learn about Andreas Coleman, or I need to learn about the other thing that I really should have written down. Maybe I should focus on that first. Maybe I should just try to do everything at once. This one is driving me crazy. What could this possibly be? The dead woman has something to do with 1847. Is there some way to make this say 1847 upside down? I don't think there is. What on earth? Maybe it's like a month, right? Like maybe it's like Jan. Right? Or May. Well, I can't do a vowel in the middle, can I? So that's not going to work. Or no, there's plenty of months that abbreviated look like that. So I don't see any here. JUL for July, perhaps. Like this. No. I just don't know. What is it about her? What is it about her that I should be like... She fell from the mirror room. She's a sister. She's... What do I know about her? And why is there punctuation allowed? Does this have to do with the blocks, perhaps? Does it have to do with, Does it have to do with Roman numerals? But I don't have enough Roman numerals to say 1840. Does it have to do with... I just don't know, and I don't know about the music either. I need hints. I'm too stuck at the moment. without any hints. Maybe I can solve this room, though. We do have a 1962 key. Ooh. More perspective tricks. How is this going to help? So, I mean, I can look at these. Can I not go up and down at all? Somehow I've got to do this without going up and down. Star. I can look at the one and get a star, or I can look at the one like this and get absolutely nothing. If I orient it in the correct direction, yeah, it can only be a star. So which room is this again? I already forgot. 1962. 1962 room. 1 goes to star. 9 goes to... This one doesn't seem too bad. Is there... Are they doing that old gag where there's a 9 and a 6 and you have to... No, it looks like you could make either one you wanted. 9 goes to circle, even though I'm not sure it's really a circle. So yeah, I'm reusing it for both. I'm making it a 6, like this. And that gives me the right triangle. And the 2 gives me... What does the 2 give me? The star with a lot of points. I'm going to draw it a bit weird, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. And we always read. 1962 urges us to look around and perhaps even out the windows of our own personal space to let symbols meet ideas. The work is open to several interpretations, but the artist leaves us a clue when examining its symbolism from specific perspectives. Beliefs are only true when beheld in solitude. Have I done that right? The 1 is the only one that could be seen here. If I'm looking at the 9, so you can only see... If you want to only see the 9, I don't know if that counts as solitude. Is there any way to see only the 9? Is there any way to see only the 6? I feel like I've done it correctly. Oh no, it's the shapes. When you see only one shape. It's not the number. Yeah, I think I've done that correct. Do we have any special rooms here? Wine cellar? Wait, how do I get over there? Below the dining hall. Have I not found a way in here? That must be reachable. There's no way I can't get in. I can't get back there. Maybe I have gotten back there and I'm just very silly. And for some reason I was looking at the map and I was like, I don't think I've been in there, but there's a shortcut in there that I have not opened, which makes me think that I have not in fact been in there. Oh no, I've opened, wait, where is this? Oh, no. But is there anything in here I need to worry about? No, just that, which I've already committed to memory. Is there something up there as well? Yeah, that shortcut's not opened. Why does it look like on the map that I can get over there? It looks reachable, right? So you can fall from the church and end up there. It's the music. There's a music thing going on. Is it perhaps because I need to solve that puzzle? The clock puzzle. Oh wait, is it just because I haven't been there? It's because I just haven't been there. And there's a racket from the dining hall. Well, it's a good thing I followed my intuition down to here. What's all that racket? Hello. Hello, buddy. Can I save before I deal with you? I don't want to deal with you if I will die. We're just gonna... Yep, we can save. Okay. Now I feel a lot more confident. Bring it. Bring it on. Yep, I see you. Problem with streaming puzzle games, if you see a stream of a game you really like, you postpone it to try it for yourself. Absolutely. It's probably just if you've played it, you can see my brain slowly figure out what's going on. Please try to remember. These ones are anxiety inducing, but wait, what? What am I supposed to remember? How did I instantly end up here? So the woman falls. There's a bench with a top hat on it. Okay, we're gonna write this down. Bench with top hat. She had a rose, but I don't think that's what I'm supposed to pay attention to. What does he have behind his back? Man with camera behind back. Why does this look a little bit like me? Why does this look a lot like me, actually? Other than the 2 buttons on the coat that I don't have. Red apple. Under bench. I'm not sure where they're going to go with this one. There's something inside here. Gun inside bird bath? That's not really a bird bath, is it? That's more like a, I don't know what you'd call it. And there's a statue over there as well. There's a watering can. And what is in the shattered? Was there... What's with the statue as well? The statue is an angel. There's something on the angel statue. Is there any other facet of the angel statue that I could see if I... Angel statue. I think I'm good. I feel like I see something there. Is there a hidden shard here, perhaps? There's a couple hidden shards, actually. Is there anything with the trees? There's 3 trees. This one doesn't have that many details. I feel like whatever the question is, it's going to be something... I remember it all, and if I don't, I'll just reload. What object was on the ground just by the man's foot? I don't know if I saw that. I think it might be the rose. The rose was on the ground, wasn't it? I might get shot. The rose was on the ground, right? She dropped it. Okay. Whew. I don't remember seeing anything else on the ground. I was a bit nervous there. Okay. The woman runs outside and finds the man standing by the body. She discovers that the body is in fact a mannequin. Its body is broken in every possible way. The woman stares at the man, wanting an explanation. So solemnly he raises his head and meets her eyes. It was self-defense, Signorina. I had no choice. The woman tries to catch her breath. She stares at the doll again. What is the meaning of this? That is the age-old question. Who's wielding the paintbrush? Where does the red come from? Can art provide the meaning to a meaningless existence, or is it just a game to fool the senses? The woman frowns, but the man is oblivious. Enough about my work. The maze, great progress, yes? Now I'm stuck. Could you tell me? Wonderful. Getting stuck is one of the key parts of the process. You are an amazing artist, but I'm keeping you from your art. Leave the disposal of the body to me. Okay. I was hoping that might give me a clue about the 3-digit combination, but I don't think it did. Anyway, where was I? I wasn't going through here, was I? There's another way I can go. We're gonna save because we just avoided getting shot by that guy. How much of the truth do we have? More than half. Doesn't feel like it. I feel like there's many, many things that are halfway solved. And it's very confusing for me. We're already done in here. Where was it I was looking at? I ran away from that guy for a while, and now I'm all disoriented. Was it here somewhere? Yeah, it was. There was some racket down there, wasn't there? You know what? There was another question I could possibly find the answer to that would let me get further in the maze. It was something about the cost of a certain drink. There's a lot of money in this kitchen. I say that as like $2. Why is it zooming in so much? Is there really nothing I should be looking more closely at here? What is this room about? Also, did I ever figure out what was up with the prison cell? I think the prison cell I need to find my way up from, or I need to find my way down from that ladder, don't I? Which is perhaps what I need that one key for, or that one thing. 10. Please tell me I've got this one. I must have solved this one, right? This one should be easy. I got 3 as the answer for this one, so let's try 3. And wow, that's the answer. So you should choose a good, but not too good of a game for streaming. Exactly. One that you don't want to play yourself necessarily. Why am I having trouble walking? Okay, I can walk through the door. So we're back here. This is 10 digits, right? Isn't that M? This one's going to be 1798. M, D, C, C, X, C. I wonder if this is going to be related. Like, am I going to find a month in here? Because this is one of the dates that I wrote down for V. Yeah, this is one of the dates that's on the thing. How is that not it? A numeral with 10 letters. M, D, C, C, X, C, C, V, I. What else is going to have 10 letters? 1807 I have written down, but that has fewer letters. M, D, C, C, C. D is 500, isn't it? M, D, C, 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 V, I. How else are you going to end up with that number of letters? I feel like this is going to be a brutal one. 1798. Is there a commonality to these? I wish I'd written down like what the other ones have been so far. What's on the other side as well? Oh, it's a night room. I wonder if all of these are... I wonder if all of the horsemen are actually related to was I going to say? I wonder if all the horsemen are behind those kinds of doors. Well, this one might have been. I don't really know. What kind of door is this? Room 1960, which I could only get to if I were to somehow solve this west hallway door. And I don't remember what this is. Is this the, this isn't the astronomy one, is it? Diamonds, hearts. Spades. Wait a minute. Don't I have the ace of spades? So I should be able to get into the spades room, right? I think. Someday I'll figure that one out. Okay, where would this be? This is like... If I can get over there, or if I guess I would go around? Yeah, it's a bit awkward, but I can finagle my way around. Like this. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I can put in my answers to these ones. And who knows, maybe having it done when it's like partially theirs is still good. Can I think I see this one. So this one is the 1953 room. And the answer I came up with is 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at that. Dropping out of university in 1953 was not something that resonated well with her parents. But she was at heart an artisan, and during the early 50s, she tirelessly worked with her art puzzle boxes while living on commission work, ranging from designs for large corporations to a new logo for her favorite cafe, Planeton, which she frequented daily for many years. I think these puzzle boxes are the secret to figure out. I think the old woman is Lorelei. Or maybe she's me, who knows? This one is going to be the next one. So we've got star, circle, right triangle, pointy star. Okay. What ultimately changed her mind was when her mentor, Stina Liljefelt, took her to see Un Animale Terrible, Nero's 1962 film. She told me she hated it, called it pretentious yet singularly dumb. But she went to see the thing 4 times. She sent a letter to Nero explaining her fascination with his film. Nero telexed a reply. It was short and simply read, "The film is horseshit. Come help me make a real masterpiece." In Nero's usual befuddling manner, it was signed with the one-time moniker, Illusione. Okay. So now we've got a few more boxes opened. 1953, 1932. Got a few more to go. Which ones do I still need? Room 1948 is going to be a little bit difficult to get to. Room 1973 I should be able to get to, but was that the one where I didn't have a key yet? Maybe. Room 1960 is behind that. Room 1963 study. Oh, room 1963 is there. I think I might have 1963, right? How do I get over here? There's some kind of key I need to get past the elevator. Well, we'll keep looking, and we'll try to perhaps get over here. How do I go like up from here? How do I here? Still don't know what to do with the piano. Piano still confuses me. There must be. What am I missing here? She's a doll. 1. That felt like that could be a thing. I don't know. She's a doll. She's a Tia because she's an aunt, and there's something to do with, I don't know. Felt like I was getting somewhere maybe, but perhaps not. I don't have the 1973 key. I need to learn about Andreas Coleman, or I need to learn about that drink, or I think there was something else that I could have done that would do it. What was I looking for here? This door I should have a way to get through. Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades does not let me through the Spades door. Well, then what does? Why am I walking around with these maze slabs? What do these do? Because I can place them back where I found them in the red maze, but all that really does is let me see better. Is there somewhere out here that I should be like looking to use these? I'm getting somewhere very slowly, a little bit at a time. There's a shortcut there. What am I supposed to learn about the dead woman that has 3 letters, and there's a 3-letter code related to her? Some kind of 3-letter code. I feel like this is what's blocking my forward progress. Red glass shards surround her. Is it red? I feel like there was no E for the middle letter. I don't think that was an option. Can I like call my buddy for a clue? Is that an option perhaps? Because I think it's sort of taught me to do that before. You know, maybe I've got... Weren't there places I could reach up here as well? I can give him some script pages. He'll probably like that. How did he know that I only had exactly 2? That's a shortcut door, isn't it? So that's not gonna... Did I figure anything out with this? I figured out that this one was... What's important about this room? Three and 2. So if you write it in the font that they like, 3 and 2. Wait, the N would not look like that, would it? It's like 2NE, but then the 2 doesn't become anything, does it? Perhaps a Z? 3 N A T E. LEI. Two, 15 LEI. I really don't know what to do with this one. 3 and 2. 3 Nate. And then this goes back to the dreamer and all the other people. The dreamer, the artist, all of them. But what is the code then? Is it supposed to combine all of these in some way? Perhaps. But what's the name of this room? It's error code 2. I just have no idea. I just have no idea. Like, what order would they be in? Is there a correct order for these four? This seems like a very difficult room. Maybe there's something I'm missing about what I understand some of the letters could turn into numbers, but I don't understand what order to put any of those things in or anything like that. Can we try something like... I think I know her name. Let's try her name. Photo collages, cafe, aunt, mother, father. Beethoven's band, name and telex, Eunice project. Nope. What was that about the let's go back to the... Where is it? Helga Weiss gave birth to a girl child. Little Lore. Helga, maybe? Would help. Planeten. Planeten. Okay. We're gonna write down Lorelei trivia. Mother was Helga Weiss. Born 1932 is probably important. Favorite cafe? Planeten. Mentor Stina Lil Felt. Illusione. Wait, was that with Illusione with two L's? That's with two L's. And then maybe I have to respond specifically to what she's saying as well. Who knows? I think she did. Did she mention the cafe? Cafe, photo exhibition, mother, sister, and father. Sculpture project, telex name. Delphine's band. When she says telex name, let's start with the cafe, because that was, I think, the first thing she mentioned. Plan. Oh, we're getting something. Hello? I'm just gonna write that down. Oh, too late. But I guess it's in my memory now. Can I, like, what would we even call that? Is that a vision? Sure. Okay, I wasn't expecting her to conjure symbols. Where am I going to use these? I wonder. Okay, Planeton was one of the, like, passwords, I guess. Cafe, aunt, mother, father. So we have mother. Mother's name is Helga. I mean, I'll come back to these memories. I won't write all of these down just yet. Or maybe I should, because maybe it matters which one I did when. What am I going to do with that kind of information? Does that mean you remembered the year you were born? Is that what you were able to do? Arte Symposium, photo collages, cafe, aunt, mother, father, Petoef's band, name and telex, Eunice project. We have the name and telex. That is, I think, this one. Okay, we've started making connections. What was that last one? It probably doesn't matter what order these are in. Right? That's probably not important. And then is every single letter going to give me a different thing? So every, like, let's say every, that's 3 now, right? And we've only got 3. We've only done 3 of these rooms, so that should be as many as it's possible to do for now. I think. Is there anything left for me to do up here? What's important? No, this is just the loft. Well, this seems to be Lorelei. But also possibly me, who knows? So what is currently obstructing my progress? Part of it is that I can't get some of the keys because I don't know about Andreas or about the cost of the drinks. Where do I buy drinks then? Okay, wait. I think I was going to also perhaps. Wait. Is that one of the things I could buy from here? Is that something I could have figured out the whole time? I don't want to just put in money. Does it just give me an espresso? I don't want to just immediately get an espresso. This is fiendish. I don't know what to do with this. Does it have to do with the order that these people are in? Also, I could go trigger that first bug. The first set of bugs. Maybe that's what I should be doing. That's something I can do, right? Why did I think that I could get to another room though? I thought I could get to hallway 3rd floor. I need to get past that elevator door, right? But I don't think I have a key that'll work for that. Oh. The 3rd eye hears all. What? What do I do? There's a bell. Still don't know what to do with these coins. I mean, I know what to do with these coins, but I don't know how to... The 3rd eye hears all. Do I walk in the directions of the bells? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I know what to do. I know what to do. Long, long ago, I was like, why does this exist? That's why it exists. The 3rd eye hears all. Now we're in here, and now I can use the 3 key. Oh, I have it for this reason. The emblem depicts the number 3. This might be a really important room, you know? This could be huge. What's in here? Lots of rooms. And over here. By Light series handheld system. What on earth is this for? What could that possibly be for? Is that something to do with this then? How good is my memory? That wasn't it. Right. Oh, I went up twice at the end, but I think so. It's right, down, left, left, up. But we probably need Bug Report 2 to get everything that there is to get out of this. We're probably not actually going to get what we're really looking for so easily. But we might get some money. We might get some dollars. Oh, wow, this is a big level. Maybe, yeah, maybe I should, like, wait until I have Bug Report 2. Bug Report 1 was definitely talking about the other place, so that part makes sense. What did this say? 1982 door. I do not have 1982 door. I need 1982 key. I probably have 1957, right? I found 2 that I don't have, and I have... Yeah, I have that. So we can go try to solve that puzzle. Room 1957. It's all perspective with these, isn't it? Can white exist without black? The artist challenges dualism, then leads us astray to present us with the idea that what we believe is only a half-finished thought. We're left with a revelation. To form new ideas and beliefs, all we need to do is look up from what we previously thought was true. Look up, you say. Okay, so... how is this going to relate to 1957? 8-5. 2-7. 3-0. Well, this looks like 9-1, but is that the same as 19? Am I supposed to, let's try it like this. Let's try just doing... I'll just write what they are. 6, 4, 8, 5, 2, 7, 3, 0, 9, 1. So if we want to do 1957, then we do 1 as the last one, and then the 5 is going to be the second one that we do, and then the 9 is the second to last one, and then, oh wait, what? I've done that completely wrong. It's the last one and then the second to last one, and then the 5 is the third one, which is the third one, or the fourth one, and then I'm writing this down in a way that makes sense to me, so I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out somehow. Oh, and there's a shortcut number 5 right here. What is the answer I got for 5? 25 was my answer. And that was correct. Look at that. Easy as that. So we need to get some more information for the maze. If we can finish the whole, maze, we can get somewhere. I suppose I could go do the puzzle box. It's going to be on the way, right? So it's not the worst thing to do. Means I won't have to worry about looking up this room. Yeah, it's gonna be right here. Not too difficult. So which one is 1957? It kind of looked like this one, right? So this one is gonna be, first one is this, then this, then this, and then this. Yep. By the late 1950s, focus shifted to her own independent work. She crammed a century of art into a decade, including traditional painting, as well as short films and animations. If one should highlight her work in the late 50s, her 1957 exhibition Platts, probably the thing I need to do, which included a series of photo dream collages, was probably her most outstanding work. Platts. So then I could just go back up real quick and tell her Platts. And just like that. I feel like I could almost see some numbers in there. And then somehow, yeah, I need more information for the maze. I think that's the only way I'm gonna complete anything, is if I get all the maze info. What was the question? It was something about Andreas. It's not gonna be in my 1982 like the Spade Store. Roman numeral with 10 letters. I feel like I should be able to do. There's the Quiz Club, request bug report 2, 3 graves by the mausoleum. Play a tune on the piano, strange sculpture in the outer wall, cave paintings. 1973 East 3-letter lock, log into the supercomputer, I think is the hardest one. Open all the boxes. Find video cassettes, bring script pages, help the old woman see. Insert something in the sculpture's forehead. I no longer remember which sculpture that's talking about. I hope I can find whatever that is. Unlock the journal. Astronomical clock. I feel like I should be able to unlock the journal, but I just don't know. I don't know what to do next. It's not easy. Let's see here. It's how much does some certain drink cost, right? Is there like is there a drink that I can perhaps? What was this? Look, I've almost explored all of floor 1, which is interesting. I'm missing quite a lot of floor 2 on the other hand. No idea what to do with any of this stuff. The diamond. How do I turn a card into a key? Can that be done? Perhaps. Investigation office. Well, let's do one thing that we know we could do, which is go to the basement and do a bug report. And then maybe we'll learn what types of things bug reports give us. That seems like a way to go. I suppose we can save on the way. Why not? I don't think that I have a coffee scented key, a coffee type key, do I? Wait, I don't think I explored everything in that 3 area up there, or did I? Maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. I feel like I got really distracted and I came back all the way before I finished exploring, and that was silly of me. And I could actually probably do some more stuff up there. Where was it? Was it second floor or was it third floor? It was this way, right? Somewhere around here, maybe? Yeah, I don't think I was quite done here, was I? I don't feel like I was. Yeah, we've got this. No, we've got this. This is all right. This is okay. Because we want bug report 2 before we take care of that. This is new, I think. I don't remember seeing any of this. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I need to... I was worried you had set a trap for me, Signorina, but it was completely safe to take the object. The trapdoor did not open. You are good at mind games. That's probably going to go at a different statue's forehead, isn't it? So it's clearly the trapdoor will open, obviously. Won't it? Maybe I should explore other areas before we go too crazy. Wait, how is the elevator here? But oh no, this is how I came into this area. Yeah, we're gonna just explore a little bit more before we go down that trapdoor. And of course save in case it's a dangerous trapdoor. Input case-sensitive code to request bug report 3. Bug reports. The bug reports are tricky, I feel. A. One is A. Okay, wait. Bug report 3. I feel as though this one might be easier than bug report 2. 1. A. How do we make a 2? We can make this, but then I don't see a number anywhere. M4 perhaps? Can we make all the different hello? E3, okay. I'm of the impression that M4? And what else could perhaps be done? Oh. Is this Z2 or N2? So A, lowercase a, capital Z. I think I've got it. If they're all 4 characters, that might make it easier to do the other one. Nope, that wasn't it. Case-sensitive code. A, Z, E, M, like that. A, Z, E, M, like that. No. I mean, if that's supposed to be an A, that's definitely an A, right? E3 is the easiest one. Where does this one go? This one is... Which one is a Z and which one is a 2? Perhaps N, capital N? Let's try A-N-E. Oh, maybe A-N-E-W, a new? Like maybe it should be a word? Like this. How do I know which way is up as well? No, that wasn't it. I'm close though, right? A1. C or N2. Maybe it's a lowercase c. I don't think I've tried that. Because it looks kind of small, actually, now that I look at it again. Okay, I just needed to experiment a little bit, but now it's okay. Bug Report 2 has arrived. Oh, Bug Report 3, sorry. Library prototype. We'll come back and read this later because... Oh, what happens if I go down here? Where can I get to? There's a paper stuck in the typewriter. That looks like that's going to give me the thing. Years are numbers, and numbers are money. Words generate money, so we must be able to apply math to words. This new ideology has allowed me to solve this game completely. First, magic word equation. First, we must assume that we are all fellow Americans. We all speak English. Hotel lets this jar equals hotel last year. The third eye fell from the sky over 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago equals the first magic word. Last year minus the first magic word equals laser. So, typewriter. Okay, so last year minus first word equals laser. So the first word has something to do with AYT. Oh wait, no. Yeah, right? Or YTYA. Thousand years ago. Oh wait, yeah. So 1,000 years ago, TYA. First equals TYA. So that's probably the solution there. And this is probably going to be good for the three-digit locks in general. Second magic word. Second word. Renzo plus L plus O equals Lorenzo. Hotel minus O plus L equals the second magic word. If the second magic word transforms to 1, 2, 3, then 2, 3, 1 equals the. They seem to be making this quite easy for me, right? Because it's H, right? Move the H to the 1 position. Swap the H and the T, basically, is what matters. HTE. We are not in a hotel. We are not in last year. We are in the last year. And this is only seen through laser eyes. And we get $1. Who would have expected $1? How is the shortcut blocked on that side? I feel like I've gone such a... Where am I? Can I, like... Oh, I'm here. So I would need to open whatever that door is. I don't... Isn't there like another 3-digit lock somewhere as well? That I've completely not touched in a very long time. I'm getting so many things. I think I have a better idea for the bug report, or I will have a better idea, surely, for the next bug report. 1938. Room 1938. I'm making so much progress today. I'm actually getting somewhere. Using modern techniques, the artist plays with perception in 1938. Twisted perspectives all appear correct. Wait, let me just check something. There we go. Okay. Small appears big, yet always with an equal. We are thus to believe that truths come in pairs. Matching our own truth is another truth, hung on display for everyone to see. So let's like look at the shape again. The shape is going to be, I think I'll use the shape when I write the answer. So it's 10 things in 2 columns, right? 5 in each column. Always with an equal. Is it saying that the 1 is the same size as... Oh, I could do this. So it's not you. I think I understand the puzzle. You're a little bit too big, aren't you? You are perfect. And that is you. So you are number 1. And then number 9. I like the consistency in the puzzles. They give you new things to solve, but they don't, like... I feel like it exercises your brain in a good way in this game. I like that the puzzles are like, okay, you need to use the number of the room in these rooms. And that's how all of these rooms work. So use the 1, and then use the 9. I'm going to use the 3, and then use the 8. And that's how every single every single room like this is going to work. And then the only puzzle that you actually have to solve is like, okay, how do I use the numbers? What is the relationship? And it feels like you don't get stuck for too long. Like it's actually it's consistent, and I like that. So that's the second one. This is number 3, which is number 3 because it's 1938. And look at that! I could just solve that. I appreciate that they were careful to keep it quite exact as well. That's quite nice. But yeah, it's like a different puzzle for each room, but it's the same kind of puzzle, so you can be consistent. And that is the 4th one. So now I'm ready to do the puzzle box. Oh, is someone... Oh no, my buddy's gonna show up. My laser eyes are acting up. What causes that? When does he decide to show up? I'm gonna have to come all the way back here because I do not want to lose... Actually, no, I just saved. I can deal with this guy. I can deal with this guy easily. I say that as I run away from him just to make sure that I've actually got everything here. Guns room? What's the guns door? 2 revolvers. Do I have a gun key? What keys have I not used? I don't think I have a gun key. Unlock the revolver door. Alright, we'll deal with this guy. We'll deal with this guy. He's not going to be that difficult, right? A few details we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember, Fräulein. The sun at the top of the easel it's divided like a clock. It's got 12 rays. There's a revolver hidden behind, okay. Revolver behind window pane, I guess? I don't know what you'd call this. Revolver behind the window. What is the man holding in his hand? A journal, perhaps? Man, journal, left hand. Anything special about the spotlight? Lupus infabula. With a paintbrush. Is there a revolver in every single one of these scenes? Also, how many footprints? I bet that's going to be it. 4 footprints. Anything special about the chair? Or perhaps the dog. The dog's going to be important somehow, isn't he? 5 panes etched in that shape. Well, kind of 6. This one's too simple. I feel like this one's gonna get me somehow. But what else could I be looking for? She's wearing sneakers. She's wearing the same kind of shoes as me. I think this might be me. Possibly. Is there anything else that could be... There's like a cross on the top of the cross beam. What else could it possibly... What could it want me to do? There's something hidden there, isn't there? What is that? That's just the revolver from a different angle. This has like 3 legs, but they're grouped in 2. Each leg has 2 like slats, and then they join together in 1 foot. There's 3 legs on the spotlight, 4 flaps on the spotlight. I think that's how most spotlights work. The dog looks very scared. Can I get a better look at his face? Why are you scaring the dog by pointing at this person that way? Lupus infabula. Well, this has to be it. I remember it all. There's not a lot to remember, but... How many brushes were there in the bucket? What do you mean, how many brushes? No, there was 1. There was only 1 brush. This matches our information. He was messing with me. He was trying to get into my head there. The woman comes back from her walk with Rudy trotting alongside her. The man is waiting for her. He is standing by an easel on which there is a prop window placed. It is poorly painted with red paint, half finished. The man's clothes are stained with red paint. Had a nice long walk. The woman does not notice the change in his demeanor. The man is shaking from barely concealed rage. He pulls up a notebook from his inner pocket. What is this? It's my early sketches for the maze. Is something wrong? It's just a lot of numbers. It's vectors and coordinates for the computer. Take responsibility. Don't hide behind the OCU3. I'm not. It's just that to create anything with it, I need to... And this window, I had to paint it red myself. I stayed in my favorite suit. Well, I didn't know you would. It's your job to know. Well, to do my job, I need some directions. Directions are for tourists and amateurs, simple people who paint waterfalls. I hired an artist, one who understands the rules of the game. I must say I'm very disappointed in your lack of passion. The woman takes a deep breath as if to calm down and change her approach to please the man. I'm sorry. This project is a bit confusing at times. What's the window for? Perhaps you should paint a waterfall instead. The man stares at her in disgust. The man hands the woman her notebook, and then he storms off. She notices a piece of paper stuck between the pages. She pulls it out. Meet me in the chapel tonight. Do not tell him, she whispers to herself. Isn't he gonna... He's the guy from the story, right? So surely he's gonna know that this happened or will happen or something, like if I show this to him. Why does he need all these script pages? I don't know if I should give them to him. All right, where was I? I think I'm a little more confident about Bug Report 2 because I'm pretty sure that all of the Bug Reports so far have had oh, there's the trapdoor as well. There's the matter of the trapdoor. And there's another statue somewhere that wants something like this. The eye key. Is there an eye door? Oh, it didn't open up. But it moves as if it could open up. Where would it go if it did go down? Oh, hello? What? So it only opens if I'm not standing on it. Or is there a delay before it opens? Where would I go if I fell? Do I want to fall? Yes, I very much want to fall. Well, no, I might be trapped. I think I want to fall. Make me fall. Make me fall. I want to fall. Maybe it's not so simple. I can't just fall whenever I want to. So bug report 2. Is it faster to take the elevator? Almost certainly, surely. Bug report 2 is somewhere on the 2nd floor, right? Oh wait, and also, I've got something else, don't I? Somewhere around here. Yeah, we've got the first magic word, TYA. And I swear the other... There's another lock like this somewhere, isn't there? There is another lock. East 3-letter lock. Here we go, I finally got this bit. What do you mean the ladder's not extended? There's a lever over there. That's probably what I need in order to extend the ladder. And then I can get down into the prison. Well, now I'm getting sidelined by opening the other lock. And I feel like that is what I should do, is open the other lock. I think that is the next order of business. Is there a west 3-letter lock? Is that what I'm looking for? And where would it be if there was? I think it might be on the first floor. I feel like there was a 3-letter lock that was like one of the first things that I found. That makes sense in my memory. Oh wait, do I have another one of these? I've got another one of these to get, don't I? So I might as well do that. That'll be you. 1, 2, 3, 4. No? Oh dear, what have I done wrong? Is it a different room? Maybe you? I'm getting a bit nervous now. Not you. Oh boy. Oh boy, what about you? No, it's not you. Did I actually mess up the room? That would be so sad. That would be so sad if I messed up the room. Let's look at my photographic memory and look at room 1938 door. No, not the sign, the door. Oh boy, okay, so it is the right room, but I've done something very silly. So I thought it was like this, right? Perhaps in a different order? Perhaps I got the order wrong? Don't like that one bit. Don't like that didn't work. Now I have to go back to room 1938, which was where exactly? It was up, right? I have to go up to the, it was like up somewhere, maybe. Like over in the west side of this little area. Or thereabouts. Oh, I could try to do this while I'm here. Oh, if there's a 1, 3, and 2. The problem is, how are there so many different 1s and 3s and... So N is 4 because it's the one that's missing from there, perhaps? 13 LEI. I'm just not sure. 3 and 2, 3. Why are there so many 3s? And there's no 4s. Okay, maybe I'm not so ready for that yet. Come back to that one. Which one am I looking for? 1938. Room 1938 is somewhere. Was it here, perhaps? Somewhere around? Was it on the first floor? I really don't remember. I feel like it was on the 3rd floor, though, is the thing. 1962. It wasn't in the cellar, was it? It was on the 3rd floor, surely. Where was that like little place that was like sort of weirdly off to the? It was like It was around here, wasn't it? 1957. I'm losing my mind. Maybe I wrote down the name of the room wrong, and that's why I'm getting thrown off. No, because this wasn't the last one I did. The one that I struck. I know how I can figure it out. Or no, wait, no, I don't know how I can figure it out because it is 1938, isn't it? $1953. We're looking for 1938, right? Where is it? I do not remember where this place is whatsoever. Is it in the loft? Is that why I'm getting so confused? 1963. Room 1938 is in the loft. So on floor 3, I need to go south from where I currently am. Okay. All that to say I should go up here. And then in here. And figure out what I did wrong. 1938. So I thought I had this perfect. I thought I had this perfect. This one looks like it's the bottom, or the bottom right one. But maybe it's the top right. No, that's not actually right, is it? I've got the wrong one for the first one. Don't I? It's not exact. This is exact. So 1 is in fact this one. Not whatever I thought it was. That's what threw me off. Okay. And then the 9 is in fact probably the one that I thought it was. I think the other ones lined up really precisely. Yeah, this one lines up very precisely. And then the 3, where's the 3? Three lines up quite precisely with this one. I think the rest are going to be fine. I think it was just the one that I messed up. And the 8 should line up quite precisely with that one. Okay, so yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. I really need a hint for Bug Report 2. Bug Report 2 is devilish. I also have a feeling I could probably get into that trapdoor, but who knows what the secret is there. Wait, how do I get over to the art area from here? Is there a shortcut that'll work? This should work, right? Yeah. So now, once again, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that time it's good. Okay. Her parents started worrying about the situation in the city, and in 1938 they decided she should go live with her aunt in the country. Aunt Antony, probably what we want, had suffered several nervous breakdowns, and her grip on reality was at times fleeting. She would, however, look back at the 4 years with happiness. My aunt taught me what she had pieced together about art, but often forgot to feed me. She prepared me well for life as an artist. Antony. We're getting so much truth. So we can go to the Antony thing, and then maybe figure out what the bugs do. Still don't know what to do with bug report 2. It feels like I'm so close to finishing every single section, but not quite. Show me your symbols. That's a year. Come on, these are all. I mean, these are all years, but there's like, maybe if I were to take the year of the thing where I saw this, and then does it keep track of which year it was that I saw it? Like visions. Yeah, 1938 memory. So if I took like 8, right, and I and/ored it with that thing on the right, what would that turn into? There's something to that. There's something to that. Maybe. But we're at 60% truth. Our truth score is through the roof. And I can look at those memories basically to see which ones I have or haven't done right. And then I could look at the papers that say things from I could look at the autobiography pages. Autobiography? I could look at the biography pages, sorry, to make sense of what's going on with the piano? What's going on with the coffee room? What's going on with any of this? How do I get through the card suite rooms? And what are these things? I still haven't done any of them. All right, we can do some bugs. What bugs are we looking for? Bug report 1. That's probably the basement, right? In fact, we can be pretty sure it's the basement because it talks about things. Gamma, delta, and theta. Trying to walk past the sign. Eventually you get a software crash. So gamma, let's just try one at a time. So we know about the sign. It's this sign. If you do it enough times, we get a crash. Right? And maybe something will happen during the crash that we need to. Memory address 15D. So that would be basement game. Bug 1. 15D. Okay. And that is, what did we say? Gamma. Basement game is game number 1. Bug 2 and bug 3 are going to be delta and theta. Still don't know what that's actually going to mean that we have these things, but standing by the magician, trying to interact. So stand by the magician and spin around, and then try to interact with the magician will cause a crash. $15D. Who knows what we're going to do with that $15D? Stand by the magician. Try to interact with him, causes a crash. 0B7. Or maybe OB7, who knows? Okay, what was the last one? Oh, I should have checked before I... Whoops, wrong one. Suspending the game when close to the lonely grave will result, and then you interact with 1847 graves. Okay. Suspending the game when close to the lonely grave. Which was the lonely grave? That one on the right. We're doing QA. We're doing some bug testing for this prototype software. Wait, what? Did I not do that right? Suspending the game when close to the lonely grave. So the software starting in a corrupt test area. Okay, so maybe I need to load it back up and then I'll see it. So then we interact with 1. Eight. 4. 7. That gives us F40. All right, and then which one is number 2? We don't have the bug report, but we might have software errors. There's more software errors. We can find more bugs. Get distracted. Bug report 3 is for the library. I'm going to leave room for number 2 in my notes. That should be 3 lines. And then library, game number 3. Have I been to the library games console? Passage close to the shelf by the magicians, blah, blah. Which one's the library gaming console? Are you the library? Gaming room 3. Where's gaming room 2? You know what? If I don't even have gaming room 2, how am I supposed to take advantage of the bug report? Maybe it's too early to worry about it. Who knows? Oh, also, there's that other lock. There's so many things. There's so many things to do in this game. But at least my truth percentage is going up steadily. Is this important? This is important, but I still don't know the answer. There's a 10-digit year that is important somehow. But I just don't know. This one is 1798, right? But we couldn't get that to work. Even though we do have that year somewhere. And we are looking for a month associated with it, which I still don't know where to find exactly. Is there more stuff I should be able to find in this area? Because this area seems strangely empty to me. Oh, also, I've got a gem for a statue, but I don't know where the statue is. I wish my photographic memory would show me, like, places. Is there a statue here, perhaps, that I could put a gem in the forehead of? Is there maybe anything I could do in here? The cave paintings, I still have no idea what to do with. Horse, man, bull. Are these like zodiac signs? Not that I could. Oh, although Taurus. But who's the guy then? So we have 3. Aren't there 4 years on the thing though? On the thing that I need these for? I feel like I'm looking for dates that correspond to the years, not the spadile. The ace of spades would usually mean death in one's fortune. So is there somewhere I can use it that's associated with death that would perhaps maybe I should be calling some of these people for help. 1 is the divine, 6 is death. 9 is death, 6 is life. Oh, so the ace of spades corresponds to 9 somehow, perhaps? Why is this underlined? Because this is like... Surely, doesn't underlined usually mean it's useful in this room? Like somehow... I still don't know what to do with the moon phases. I still don't know what to do with the moon phases. The... It's tricky. It's very tricky. Wait, what? $1847 surely is what I want. I probably have to do the whole thing. Don't I? You can see that doll up there. That was probably a clue earlier that it's connected to the other thing. So I'm looking for a statue somewhere that I can put the gem into. Maybe it was in the front courtyard. Also, do I have my coat on? Did I leave my coat in that weird, like, west... No, I don't have my coat on. There definitely is a 3-digit lock somewhere that I've not opened yet. Somewhere. Or 3-letter. It's the magician one, right? That one, I've seen that somewhere. Haven't I? Oh, what's this? This looks like the thing I was looking for. Wow. So we've got that. I was just checking this real quick. If I start all the phonographs, does something good happen? Because I've just been starting them every time I see them. The heart store. Unlock the heart store. How do we turn cards into keys? By what method is that done? Money. 1948. We can get another one of these. I think. Probably. Yes, we can. Alright, what's the secret here? In our life, we are always looking for directions, be it to get home or move forward. But in 1948, the artist instead presents us with the idea that how we turn is equally as important as our direction, even suggesting that they are one and the same. How we turn is equally... 10 marked film rolls. I guess we do one. This is room... I already forgot which one it is. Oh wait, 1948. Room 1948. So I guess we start with 1. How we turn is equally as important as the direction. Oh, seems like we've got a buddy. Spins that way. Square spinning that way. What is the type of input? And then 9. Square spinning that way. Left square spinning. When I say that way, is that going to make sense to me later? Yeah, I would draw. I would draw an arrow to the right, so that makes sense. So then, this is perhaps the center one on the right. And this seems to be the top one on the right because it's spinning up. Surely. Surely this will make sense. Yes, hello, I see you. You don't need to be so scary. It's okay. I need to come back there after I deal with the spooky guy because... So I think last time, even though he was chasing me, I was able to save somewhere over here. Wasn't I? Oh, let me save, let me save. I'm allowed to save, yes. Okay, so then we can deal with him. Alright, what's it gonna be this time? We have a few details we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember, Fräulein. Oh boy, okay. He's covering his eyes and holding up 3 fingers. It's never the thing that you think it's going to be, though, is it? Left hand, 3 fingers. This is a special sign that is important to the plot. Table has tall candle, goblet, cross, book. It's going to be something with the table, isn't it? And behind the book is a key, or under it is a key. And we have a candle. And then we have goblet. And underneath we have mug, sunglasses, goblet tipped over. How many candles as well? Oh, and then on the back of the cross we have the symbol, the Celtic symbol thing. 4 total candles. Excuse me. What else do we need to look for? There's like 5 Archie things on the... There's a tablecloth. It's going to be something to do with the objects on there. There's 4... There's 1, 2... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 footprints. I bet it'll be the footprints, you know. And I think the camera's the same every time. I don't think I need to worry too much about the camera. This should be it, right? I should have all the information I need. They really messed with my head with the last one. Do you remember? What's the question? How many chalices had fallen to the floor? Only 1. This matches our information for one. I've managed to avoid getting shot, so I don't want to jinx it, actually. Maybe I should point that out. The gate creaks open. A grandfather clock chimes somewhere in the house. The woman scans the dusky room for any signs of danger. There's no one there save for a handful of wooden saints. Then a shadow of a man steps out from the compact darkness. The magician. He repeats the gesture. What does that mean? That I search for the third eye. The magician takes his hand off his eyes. The woman raises an eyebrow and examines the magician closely. Why are you doing this? I can tell that it's you. When the third eye passes us by, the world belongs to creators. It's a time for beauty and chaos. An artist will be crowned king, and he will lead our victory over Mammon. What do you want? My brotherhood wants you to know that our Italian friend has suffered a nervous breakdown of game-changing proportions. The magician studies the woman's reaction. I trust that you can keep a secret. Should he be unable to finish this project, it could potentially set back art 200 years. That's ridiculous. I am sworn to secrecy, but I can tell you this much. Your maze is of utmost importance to his mental health, to my order, and indeed to the future of mankind. It's just an art project. The magician takes a deep breath. A maze is a manifestation of something larger than you and I. Surrender to the red beast and let it guide thy hand. This maze must be the death blow to the materialistic society. I'm afraid that is beyond my reach. The magician takes off his hat and pulls out a journal. We had hoped it would not come to this, but we have read your diary. We know everything about you and what you have done. We have seen it in the stars and in the moon. I don't keep a diary. Well, it might not be yours in this dimension, but we are all one here. It's the same story in different times. Stop it. What do you want? We're simply asking you to play along with the game for the sake of the project. It would be easier for us. I have had enough. Very well, Signorina. I will relay your answer to my superiors. They will be disappointed. My brotherhood cannot guarantee your safety if you won't follow protocol. I mean, there's certainly not a lot of safety with these maze men pointing guns at me. That's not very safe, is it? Where was that place I needed to re-investigate? Oh, I ran away really far, didn't I? I have to go. Oh, I should save now that I've gotten another script page. Where was it? It was like here? Oh, wait, there's $1 that I missed. Yeah. I should probably spend some of these. Surely they wouldn't make things missable, right? Like, it's not gonna punish me for spending dollars on the collectibles or anything like that, right? Surely. Surely. All right, I need to do room 1948. And I need to finish exploring up wherever I was exploring. And I need to do other things. And I need to do the game number 3 bugs. There's so many things. But I've revealed almost 63% of the truth, so that's something at least. Okay, so I figured out where to use that one key. And that was somewhere like upstairs, I believe. Oh wait, while I'm here, I can do room 1948, which I believe is this one. So there's a left side and a right side. So it's the top of this one, the right of this one. No, the right of this one, the middle of this one, and the top of this one. And there we go. A portrait, presumably of her father, Rudolph as I remember him, 1948, is scribbled on the backside. It's her earliest known work. The technique in the drawing bears a strong resemblance to the computer graphics of today. Using only thin ink lines to create connected triangles, an image of a face is created, making this one of the first, if not the first, known examples of polygonal art. I think I do remember something about the triangle. I think that was in the past. That was in one of the games that it said that. Here, you can have your script page. Does he need the script page because he's a time traveler and he needs to make sure time goes correctly? Like he needs to act out everything that happened as it should have happened. Is that what's going on? Something like that. I'm getting very strong feelings of time travel. So we went to tell her about Rudolph. It probably would be fine to do these all at once, but this gives me a greater sense of progress. Aunt, mother, father, name and telex. We don't have the band name, do we? Rudolph? I mean, percentage-wise, I'm making a lot of progress today. I don't know if it feels like I'm making progress because I still haven't finished any, like, sections. That looks like it's going to be a fun one to work out what it means. Whatever it means. And then I think we were going to do the game, maybe? Where's the game? Is it a library? Is it a... Where's the game at? It's Pine Door number 3. It's in here. This doesn't seem like a library to me. I don't think this is right. I think I actually need Bug Report 2 to proceed with that. Why does that look like it was glowing for a second? Okay, what are my mental notes? Maybe we can... Unlock the hearts door, revolver door, room 1982, the spades door, Roman numeral with 10 letters. Reach the center of the quiz club would be nice. 3 graves by the mausoleum. Maybe I could do something with those. Unlock the maze center gate. Am I any closer to the maze center gate? I feel like that is the maze center gate surely is like the bug thing somehow. Unlock the coffee scented door. Cave painting. Strange sculpture in the outer wall. Play a tune on the piano. There's so many things I still don't understand. Find video cassettes. Help the old woman see. Strip pages to his room. Astronomical clock. Unlock the journal. I feel like I should almost be able to do a lot of these, and yet it's just not so easy. Maybe I should go back to the quiz room. Where's the quiz room again? I really don't remember at all. There's a mirror somewhere that leads to the quiz room, isn't there? What am I doing? I'm just wandering around. I need to solve bug report too. I need to figure out what it is that I'm doing with all of the... Oh, also there was something here. There was something around here that I needed to finish exploring, wasn't there? Or maybe it was in the vicinity of... What does this connect to? I feel like there was something around like the east part of... Oh yeah, I thought there was a 3-digit lock with the Magician Man, but now when I looked at my list of things to do, I didn't see it anywhere in there, so maybe not. Maybe actually not. I'm just wandering around at this point, seeing what I can see. Yeah, there was something on like floor 2. There's something around here that it was because I opened a door that wasn't open before. Yeah, it was right around here. It was around here. I was looking for things. It's because the guy started chasing me and I stopped. Red window about to break. Nero's work is characterized by its strange logic. Events occur independent of space and time, and scenes are arranged. Is it going to break because I read this? To construct a narrative not driven by chronology, but rather by intuition and association. In this aptly titled piece, Nero confronts us with the thesis that destruction can be art. And look at that. Destruction can be art. What's happening over here as well? Why is only one of those things burning? But yeah, I saw that there was a key on there. Did you make it to the red window yet? This one has only been painted red. It is not the one. I'm really enjoying your game. I found this key. You hit it very well. You were good at this game. The C-shaped key. C for coffee? If I've been to the 1960... Do I have the 1960 key, rather? Significant uses of computational devices. Is that how many times I've used a computer or how many different computers I've used? Number 9 is unknown. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay. Why don't I know number 9? What is square, square, diamond minus square, diamond, square plus? This one I think I got confused by because I wasn't sure what I'm even doing. This one is like square plus 8 plus 6 equals diamond. So square plus 14 equals question mark diamond. Okay. So then diamond plus square plus 9. Diamond plus square. I'm going to assume these are 3 4-digit numbers being added together to make another 4-digit number. That might not be right, but I'm just going to try that and see what I come up with. I feel like that is what I tried before and it led me to a dead end. So then question mark. So whatever number got carried here, which could be a 1 or a 2, gives us 9. So how do I actually... Zero, 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 one. So something is that's carrying the 1. In fact, we know that that is 19. So then that becomes a 1. So 1 plus square, 1 plus diamond plus square equals 8. That's how I'm reading this anyway. That's what I think is happening. So then if diamond plus square, if 1 plus diamond plus square is 8, then square plus diamond is 7, right? So then 2 numbers which sum to 7, 8 and 6. So 4, if they sum to 7, then the number being carried is 1. So square plus diamond plus 9 plus 1 is 9. I think this is where I'm running into a contradiction because square plus 9 diamond has to equal 9, but it also has to equal 7, which doesn't make sense. So I don't think it is just summing from top to bottom, even though that really is what it looks like to me. How does that work then? So whatever it is, okay, square, diamond, minus, so do we know what diamond minus, what is square square diamond minus square diamond square plus, so square, this should be the same as square diamond minus diamond square plus diamond square. So it's just square diamond, whatever it is. So whatever square diamond is, like square and then diamond, that's it, right? So it's like 34 or something, I don't know. The answer is square diamond, but I don't know what square diamond is. It's gonna be something like this, right? Or 43, or like... is this the last one we're gonna have to do if I process of elimination this? I'm just gonna try like a really random range of numbers real quick. Is there a pattern that I'm missing as well? Because if it's not summing, then maybe it's something simpler, like... Why is the question in the form? Maybe I can't know what squares and diamonds are, but I can know the answer some other way. I really think it's a 2-digit one, because the answer is square diamond, whatever square diamond is. Do they have to sum to 7 if I am right about the first? No, they sum to different numbers, which doesn't make sense because they're the same 2 things either way. So that doesn't make sense. If we only solve 2 of these through trial and error, that's not that bad, right? And I think we've opened most of the other shortcuts in the hotel. Is there like a brochure for the hotel? Maybe that's where I'm supposed to get the thing about how much a certain drink costs. Yeah, if I could maybe finish the quiz show, then it's like everything left I would have to do after that would be it's a good thing they don't shoot me if I get this one wrong. That would be very inconvenient for trying to do it through trial and error like this. We're just gonna try it like this. We're gonna try it like this. Even though I don't really understand. Is it a magic square? Hold on a second. Let's try looking at it again. It's not a magic square because they definitely don't all sum to the same thing in every direction. 0, 0, 0, 1. 0. I have no idea what to make of it. We could do a little bit of trial and error. It's not the worst thing. Whoops. It was 42 somehow. So that means that square is 4 and diamond is 2. Does that make any sense if I know the answer? 0, 1, 2, 4. Oh my god, I see it now. It's just powers of 2. Okay. Okay. It was way easier than I thought it was. I solved it through trial and error, even though I shouldn't have needed to. And that's how we get that money over there. Yeah. And here's the arcade, the library arcade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's... I don't know what the first one is. Question mark. And then... Oh, maybe it's... So let's try left, right, up, right. I don't know where the center is. That would be good to know. Left, down. Left, right, up, right, left, down. I see $1. Give me that $1. Give it to me. So, I mean, we could do this now, but I feel like I should save at some point. No, not right. So perhaps it's right, left instead of left, right at the beginning. And that does it. Okay. Activate the game console on the second floor. Got some numbers. But we don't need to do this right now. Where are we at? Let's do a quick review of everything that's going on. And maybe, wait, I forget, do I have the key to this? No, I do not. I've got a C-shaped key, which is probably coffee. For Uncovered 65.9% of the truth. Okay. Let's do some statistics while we're here. $33. There's $12 I need to find inside, 5 outside, 2 in the mausoleum. Where's the mausoleum again? Oh, I know where the mausoleum is. I probably need to open it to get the other 2. Quiz Club, I found very few dollars. Red Maze, I found half of them. Teatro Rosso, no idea where that is. I found everything in the past. $4 in the prototypes, probably going to be $4 in each prototype. Quiz Club questions is 6 out of 26. So I guess if I wanted to 100% the game, I would do every question in the Quiz Club. And I found a pretty big percentage of the truth at this point. I feel like I have an idea of where I'm going in the game. There's like a few things that like I don't know how I'm gonna do. Like I don't know how I'm gonna do the astronomy puzzle. I don't know how I'm gonna do the piano. What is this over here? I don't know how I'm gonna turn the cards into keys. I don't know how to get this Johan Anderson or whatever his name is. I probably need to just write down the quiz questions and then come back and try to get them. I'm very close to doing all of the library things. Or not the library things. I'm very close to doing all of the game things. I just need the next bug report. And then I guess I'll get all of those, and then who knows what happens. Who knows what happens after I get all the game codes. Maybe that's what is going to help me. 'Cause I'm looking again. 15D, gamma, delta, theta. Somehow all of these bug report things I feel like are going to help me open the thing in the middle of the red maze. And I guess I'll keep getting script pages. Maybe once I get all the script pages, my friend is going to come back out and he's going to give me clues and he'll be my friend. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to see how it goes. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully next time I'll also make a lot of progress, although this time it doesn't feel like I made a lot of progress. But the numbers say that I did. My percentage went up by a lot. So we'll see what percentage we get to next time. But yeah,